In the bush there, alongside the Serpent River, I can see the wreckage of an old car, it looks like. Take a closer look. You know, I always wonder how the heck these things got in there. There are no roads that go in there. And it's so far into the bush. There's, you know, there must have been roads back then, but there's nothing now. Yeah, crazy. It's in the middle of nowhere. Wreckage of an old car, probably 1950s. Yeah, there was a lot of activity back then because of the mines. And there were roads that could be driven on by the average vehicle. But those roads have either overgrown now, or ATVs start using them, and the ATVs just tear them all to hell. So that only ATVs can use them, just barely sometimes. So, yeah. And it's always a wonder how those cars got there, and, you know, back in those days. Makes me think of what went on around here back then. It must have been quite an adventure in a place like this when it was even more wilderness than it is now. Well, it still is pretty much wilderness after the mines moved out. Yeah. Son of a gun. Yeah, it's fairly overcast now. I can hear a float plane coming this way. A lot of float planes around this time of the year. It's a handy thing to own if you like to get into remote lakes. But then again, you hear a lot of float planes crashing. There's been a lot out in the BC area anyways. They always seem to crash out in the BC area. Along the coastline there. There's a sandhill crane. Oh, and there's a plane there and a sandhill crane. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, I don't know if it'll focus on him. No. Oh, I hear another one. Oh, there's one coming right over. I mean, I can't, when I'm sitting in the kayak, I can't look straight up. Oh, there he goes. Maybe I can get him. Okay. Oh, boy. I'm useless when it comes to taking pictures of birds. It's just turning into a blur. I can't get a focus on them. Absolutely useless. Like I always say, I'm no good at taking pictures of... Some people can take really good pictures of flying birds. But I am just not that fast. Or else, I don't know how, probably. There's probably an easier way to do it than I'm trying to do it. But I'm not going to study photography or anything like that, because it's a very big subject. And, you know, I haven't got time for that. I got a life to live here. I'm not going to spend it reading. Anyways, let's continue back.